Hey everybody, I'm KK.
I'm Kristen.
Together we are
KK Crochet.
Bag Lady over here, rattling a Ziploc bag. It's actually not a Ziploc, it's a Walgreens, because, you know, if you know, you know, buy one, get two free kind of thing. So, I have a friend who I always make something for his mother every Christmas. I've made her bandana cows. I've made her scarves. I think I asked you guys maybe for input on what I could make her. And I did finally reach out to him and ask him. He knows what I make, and he kind of understands just what my limitations are, or what I can make, and what things that she might like. So anyway, we put those together, and I asked him for an idea. I didn't just want to make her another scarf or another cow. I may do that too, but he said that she has a Christmas tree that she leaves up for the bigger part of the year. Not the whole year, but probably into like March or April. And that she really loves her Christmas ornaments. And so I thought maybe she would appreciate handmade ornaments. And he did too. He asked me if I could make some ornaments. So Kristen's going to show you. I'll have to put the links down below. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Every time I say sorry, I think of Rose. Don't say sorry. I'll put the links down below. It'll be fine. So that's the front right there. Turn it back around. Yep. That's the front. If you hold up real close.
There we go.
There you go. It's got sparkle.
Sparkle.
This is easier than it looks. Okay, so I'm not about sewing. I'm not about piecing things together. And I'm not about taking forever to get something like that done. Now, I won't say it's super quick, but I also it's not a long project. So it does start at the top, and you work your way down, make the little head portion, and it is all one piece. I won't say there's no sewing, because there is some sewing, but the sewing comes from stitches, if that makes sense. So there's no piecing it together at all. You make the top, then you make this body part. It's all one piece. The wings and the body or the dress are all one piece. Then they tell you how to come back and put this together up through here to make these wings. So there's no going back and sewing everything on. It's all one piece, and then the stitching you do defines everything. So I really like that. I think I'm going to make some more of these for some in-laws and stuff who I think might enjoy those. I may work on that today even and use up this white yarn that I have. I really like the sparkle. This year, for some reason, I've fallen in love with sparkle yarn. I don't even know what my problem is with sparkle yarn, but I've become obsessed with it, and I love it so much. I have some white. I had some black, I had some red sparkle, some pink sparkle, some purple sparkle, some green sparkle, and you're going to be seeing some of it in some future projects that I'm working on. Some of it I've used already. I really like sparkle. It's making me a happy person. So, and here's the second one. She's playing with it again, playing with all the stuff I have, like sensory. This did not turn out how I wanted it to turn out. But
I think it looks great.
Kristen loves it. She thinks it's good. I'm gonna go ahead with it. This is I can't remember the pattern either. I'll have to let you know, but I'll put it in the description below. This was worked. I'm trying to think. If you remember, for Christmas extravaganza one year for an ornament, I made a candy like this, and it was worked the exact same way. It's worked as a flat panel. And the way you sew it together makes this. So don't be thinking, oh, that's so intricate. That took her, no. It does take some time because it's bigger, and I made it, a little bigger. I think it was even supposed to be bigger than this, and I wasn't about that. I was done. I'm not happy with the top and the end. Show the end. I'm not happy with this.
I love it. Okay, let me tell you the reason behind why I love it. This reminds me of all the candies that all the grandmas had in the bowls on the table. The peppermints, it was like the
peppermint disc.
Yeah. So that's what that reminds me of. No, the peppermint puffs.
Oh, the puffs.
These are the puffs.
Oh my goodness, it does.
This is a peppermint puff.
And she would love that, because my mom, her Nana, had those by the gallon. I mean, she had tons of them.
Yep.
I didn't even think about that. I wonder what you kept saying.
I was trying to tell you.
You kept saying it looks just like the candy. I'm like, no, a peppermint disc looks perfect in the middle.
No, the peppermint puffs.
Well, that makes it a little bit better. I'm still not real happy with it because it's going to somebody
love
else.
it.
And the way it jags out, like down here at the bottom, I just don't like that. And the twist didn't like, it's bigger. It's handmade. I don't like it. But you know what? I think that she will appreciate it. This is the same lady that I made the butterfly wreath for during the summer for her birthday. So I think she'll appreciate it. She does have a more elegant tree is what I would say. And so when he said make ornaments, I'm like, I'm not sure that crocheted ornaments are going to look good on an elegant tree. Like, to me, I think more like, all color matchy and that kind of thing when I think elegant and like, but I did go back and look at her Christmas tree and find some pictures of it. And I think these will be fine. She has what I would call an eclectic set of Christmas ornaments, which is what I have, which she has ornaments that mean something to her. So I think because I made these and gave them to her son to give to her, that she will appreciate that. She's like my second mama. I really love her so much. And I just like to show her appreciation because she's a good mama to him. And he is a good friend to me. So I just really appreciate that very much. And like I said, I'm not happy with this. And this was a me problem. This was not a pattern problem. Let me just get that straight. This was a me problem because of the way you have to stitch this up. It does have fiberfill in the middle. You can make them, I guess, and put them around an ornament shape. But I didn't have any of those plastic little ornament things. And I was in a hurry to get that done. I do want to make a couple of other things to go with that to give her. It might be other ornaments. I'm not sure what it might be, but I thought she would appreciate those. And I really, really like this pattern here. I like both of them. I like the way this one turned out. I love this one for anybody else but me who can actually make it look the way it's supposed to look. I thought about putting a button on the bottom and the top, and Kristen said no. And now that she says puff, I get it. Those, if you don't know what those are, it's you usually get a great big tub of them, especially at Sam's or Walmart, that has the peppermint puffs in them, and they're like they melt in your mouth kind of mint candy. That makes me feel a little bit better. All right, Christmas trivia. How many real Christmas trees are bought in the U.S. every year?
Oh, wow.
Got a guess?
2.4 million.
That makes me want to look up my answer because that's not what I got, but okay.
That was just off the top of my head.
I know. I wouldn't know either. So I'm going to give you your kindness advent of the day, and we'll come back and talk about that. So if you don't want to know until later, then don't watch this. You can think about it today, or you can go Google it or whatever, but I'll tell you in a minute. Okay, so yesterday I said make a positive comment on social media, and today I'm going to say share a smile or a kind word with a stranger. Just,
That's all you have to do.
Yesterday that came across my path, and sometimes it doesn't have to be a stranger. Sometimes it can be somebody you know. And I had someone cross my path yesterday, and the situation could have been taken as a negative if I had looked at it the wrong way and been all kind of bah humbug kind of about it. But it was not negative, and because I looked at it in a different way, and because I said hello, and because I asked them how they were, the whole exchange was very pleasant. And then I could look at it for what it truly was. Sometimes it's all in your thinking about how things are. Don't always come at somebody and think they're coming to talk to you and or say something, or you're going to run into somebody and you're going to have a negative interaction. Sometimes that's on you, how you perceive things. So don't go into it looking at, oh, that's going to be, that they're going to have something to say that's not nice. Expect the best and forget the rest. Just say good morning, say good afternoon, say hello, how are you, how you doing? Go on. How you doing?
Oh my goodness.
You have to know that is Kristen's most favorite show. Do you remember? Do you remember what show says how you doing?
How you doing?
I can't do it. I can't do it justice.
How you doing? I can't either.
But if you know that character, comment down below. This is Kristen's all-time.
He's my favorite character of the entire show.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think he's my favorite.
All-time favorite. I can't.
I don't know that I have a favorite. It's hard to pick a favorite.
I love all of them, and they're all my
names.
favorite. But he is my favorite. Like, if I had to choose one, he is my favorite.
He's pretty awesome. So
He is.
if you know who that is, comment down below. How you doing?
How you doing?
We say that often because it makes Kristen laugh. And I think there is actually a bag that Kristen had that Susan sent her that says how you doing.
It says cow you doing.
Cow you doing.
And it has a howling cow on it.
So it is very funny.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah. All right.
Christmas tree time.
So show a smile or say a kind word for somebody. It'll change your perspective and theirs too. And you know what? A lot of times if it is going to be a negative interaction and you start out that way, all the steam is gone, right? Because if you guys are going to, if somebody has something negative to say and you start with a kind word, then it's going to become a much easier process. And maybe instead of them coming at you, you know, in an upset mood, you've changed their mood for the day and they go, well, you know, I just needed to talk to you about this, and it's over with and you talk about it and it's done, right? Communication is key. I'm telling you. So, how many Christmas trees are bought in the U.S. every year? 25 to 30 million.
Are you serious? Like real Christmas
25
trees?
to 30 million. Mm-hmm.
I thought that was
I thought that was
with.
I thought that was odd because I thought most people would buy like the fake ones, but yep.
Wow. Okay,
Yep.
I was way off.
Yep. All right, that's all we have for today. Don't forget to be kind because
You don't need anybody else's journey.
a Merry Christmas Eve. I love
Merry
Christmas Eve maybe more than Christmas Day. And the reason being is that Christmas Eve was the time that my family celebrated. I don't know about you all, but it was a tradition in my dad's family. They always celebrated at Christmas Eve night. And why they did that, I couldn't tell you. I'm sure it had something to do with scheduling or whatever. But that's when they always celebrated. So it got passed down to us. And people said, what about Santa? I don't know. I don't remember it ever being a problem. I remember opening presents on Christmas Eve. And maybe we were told that he came that morning or what. I never remember going to school and going, well, I opened mine on the 24th. You got yours that morning? Mine was at night. I don't remember any of that mess. I just remember opening presents and being thankful and loving my family and being together and having a huge meal that evening with my grandmother, my uncle, my mom, my dad, my brother. It was just what we did. And so on the 23rd, we got to open one present early. And that was, our Christmas started then. So I treasure those traditions. I think this year we're going to try to have a Christmas Eve celebration with family. And to me, that means more than anything. It's a new tradition with new family, but it goes back to old roots. And I think that ties us all together and it makes my heart happy. So, tell us about your traditions down below. And don't forget to be kind because
You don't need anybody else's journey.
Bye.
Bye.